Good morning, YouTube. Average Youth Minister here. It's Wednesday. Yay! About 10:30, I spent the morning, really, honestly, just kind of following a rabbit hole down the gun control debate. Just trying to see if anybody has any ideas that aren't super partisan, that aren't super yelly, that aren't super crazy. Just trying to find someone who's got a balance and figure out if there's anything that we could promote or push or be a part of the solution instead of being part of the person that's screaming and yelling and saying that other side is evil. And so, honestly, it's real hard to find that. Pretty much everything just says everybody else is evil if you don't believe like me. So, and I think that all kind of kicked off for me this morning from Billy Graham passed away this morning, and so somebody linked the classic Billy Graham and Woody Allen interview that they did back in 1969, and just to see these two people who completely disagree on really everything, have a civil discourse, it's amazing. It's something you just couldn't do anymore. And part of that is, I'm saying Woody Allen is trying to kind of make fun of him and poke fun of him, but Billy Graham takes it very well, but also Woody Allen isn't being mean or being super, saying dismissive and smug and all the things that that same interview would have now. It's just interesting to see the difference and kind of where our culture is. But I'm going to try to jump in and find something productive to do this morning. We got students coming, and excited to be able to teach them today about love. Today we're talking about romantic love. We talked about God's love. We talked about love of his actions. So now we're actually going to talk a little bit about dating. Not very much. So we got a bunch of young kids that pretty much just need to know the basics. So like be nice and be honest and don't give your heart away, stuff like that. But let's get into it. Alright, so cleaning up my closet today just because I had some other stuff to put in there and looking for some stuff for Maker Fest. So I just thought I'd organize it real fast instead of just sitting in my office doing nothing or sitting in my office doing what trying to find something to do that was productive because I got a lot of things on my plate. So anyway, apparently people just stick stuff in this closet all the time. Here's what I found. One thing first, these are teaching pictures from Primary Bible Lesson Pictures, 1954. I hate to throw them away because they're old, but look how cool they are. Pictures of Jesus in Japan, it's amazing. And this is the cool one. Not a board. Yay. So I have lots of things that I need to do, but I don't really have a lot of opportunity to do it yet. I have to wait till tomorrow for most of it. It's Wednesday night, so we have people coming into church tonight. So I gotta wait. I got to wait till everybody's out again, and then tomorrow I can move tables, I can put craft supplies where they can go, I can start to decorate, I can start to rearrange. But that's tomorrow. And so I kind of feel this weight of something's gotta get done, but I can't really do it right now. And then added to that, just the normal day stuff. And so I got Wednesday night done. I got all that stuff done yesterday, Monday, or between yesterday and Monday. And yesterday I also did my stuff for Sunday night so that I could be ready for that. I wouldn't have to worry about it on Maker Fest Day. So got a lot of other stuff going on. And so one of the things I do when I feel kind of powerless like that and feel like I should be doing something, I just go and there's got to be something I can rearrange and clean. And that's what I did today. So just really spent some time today trying to figure out this whole, kids shooting. It just seems like this debate's everywhere. And how do we engage a conversation? How do I talk to teenagers about it? And how do they talk to their parents about it? How do we have a conversation about this? So today, I haven't listened to a Louie Giglio sermon in a long time. I get the passion thing in my podcast feed, but really haven't opened one in a while. Today I didn't have anything else to listen to, and I was like, well, let's just see what he's talking about. So the title was This Is Us. I thought that was interesting. Maybe he's going to talk about the TV show a little bit, and he did. But the subject was unity and how to have a conversation in the middle of unity and how to pray for that. And the point that he made was treat your micro like it's the macro. And as somebody who just really feels like words can fix things, I actually honestly believe that words can fix things. And if I could just find the right thing to say, I could fix all the world's problems and the right platform to say it on. That was just really telling for me to understand this idea. Fix what you can fix. Speak to your heart. Speak to who you are. Speak in your community, not about these big issues necessarily, but about what's going on in your life and who you are. And I just kept getting that idea of, hey, if I want things to be different, then I need to be part of the solution. And that means looking at my life. It means praying for people who I don't agree with. It means speaking truth when I can, but not adding to the noise. It means being willing to be quiet when I need to be quiet. And those things are hard for me. It was interesting to see me struggling with this morning and then God bringing that into my life with that message. Right now, I'm going to work on a couple of video things I'm going to work on, and that's about it. Woohoo. Hello and welcome to the Minecraft Bible Study YouTube channel. For those of you who are young and using YouTube right now, you may not know what this is. This is a flannel graph. It's probably best to think about it as YouTube for your grandparents. When I was a little kid, we would go to Sunday school and we would use a flannel graph, and they would take and put people on the flannel graph where they tell the story. This is little Minecraft guy. Hey, Minecraft guy. Hey, how you doing, Brother Shane? I'm doing pretty good. Are you having a good day? Yeah, just kind of hanging out. Don't know why my voice is this deep, but that's what I'm doing. I gotta turn the air conditioner on. It's cold outside, but it's really hot in here, so that's what I'm doing now. Woohoo! It's like hiding back here behind this thing. It's too dark for you to see. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna turn the heat off. Right now the heat is on. The heat is on. I'm just gonna turn that off. Woohoo! It's my youth room. Woohoo! It's my youth room. Look, it's a projector. It's a projector. Gotta turn that projector on. Gotta turn that projector on. I don't really know why I'm shocked. It's not like this is the first time that Louie Giglio has said something that really struck home with me, but maybe it's the first time in a long time. Maybe I just haven't listened to him in a while. I'm not a college student anymore, you know? Don't do that stuff, but fix my hair real fast. But I just can't been thinking about for the day. He was talking about, you know, praying for religious leaders. Now, not religious leaders, praying for world leaders. Now, not in the hey, pray for everybody kind of sense, but legitimately saying, hey, let's pray for these people. And you know, it kind of struck home to me that that's not something that I do very often. You know, I tend to pray. I mean, this is confessions of an average youth minister, so I'll just tell you straight up. I tend to pray for me, and I mean that in a very real sense. That, like, if it's this world stuff going on, I tend to pray, God, give me wisdom to know how I should respond. Give me wisdom to know how I can make a change. Show me what I need to do in my small part of the world. And I tend to think of that kind of as, you know, of course, that's what I need to do. I can't change the world, but what do I need to do tomorrow? But I sometimes forget that but I sometimes forget that there actually is power in prayer. But I sometimes forget that there actually is power in prayer, and that I don't know how that works. I don't know why that works. I don't know why me asking God to do something changes God's mind or doesn't change God's mind, or, you know, saying, I don't know why prayer works, but I know it does, because I've seen it happen more than once, and I've seen God come through in really big ways. And not only that, I trust that God says that's true in the Bible. And so, but if I really do believe that, if I really do believe that prayer changes things, then why am I not praying? I don't know. And more than that, just kind of God leading me to pray. So I've got logos. I think I'm going to set me up some prayer lists in there, get me something going where I just, I don't know, just remember to pray a little bit more. All right, got to get the computer set up. It's Wednesday, yay! Beer check. Looks good, looks really good. All right, so it's been an interesting day, a day where God's been speaking to me in the middle of things that are working and things that aren't working quite so well, and just in the middle of doing things, trying to be open to what God's doing. So I am praying right now, or I've just finished praying right now for the kids who are going to come here and sit in these seats, all the different students that are coming in. I'm just praying that God will bring in. Honestly, I'm praying that God will bring in somebody new, somebody I don't know about, somebody I haven't heard about. I have a tendency, honestly, not to pray those kind of things. I have a tendency not to pray big things, because I'm scared of what happens if God doesn't come through. If he doesn't answer, does that mean he didn't hear? And I'm trying to break myself of that. I'm trying to be like the people of the Bible who pray. I pray for God's glory, for God's name, and pray for what's going on. And I just want to be someone who asks and goes to God and remembers to do that and remembers what it's all about. So that's what I'm praying tonight, that God will bring somebody new here. He brought a lot of people in last week. He's been answering my prayers for a few weeks, just kind of reminding me about why we do this and helping my heart. And I'm just going to continue to pray for that, see what God's got planned. And if somebody new comes in, I'm also praying that God will give me a message that goes even more evangelical than it is now, and gives me the exact right words to say, or at least something close. Because honestly, as a youth pastor, one of the things I've learned, I say the wrong thing more times than I can count, and still God uses it and does amazing things. So I think it's my day. I'm gonna head home. I'm probably gonna get some footage of us running around here tonight, but that's pretty much it for now. Bye.